Hey, this is Moshe Kasher.
And Natasha Leggero.
We just got married 6 months ago.
Which we think pretty much makes us qualified to give love advice to strangers.
So that's what we did. We packed up the car, hit the road, and spread the love.
This is the Honeymoon Tour.
How's breakfast?
Luxurious.
I've been down there for 2 hours. I found a cave down there where there was a sea urchin living.
Why do you pretend like you don't like luxury, Mosh? You're clearly having fun here.
You know what that sea urchin was?
My pussy?
Hell yeah. I do like luxury, I just don't like the price point. I would rather spend more money on the vacation and less money on... Anyway, I'm having a good time.
I think we really helped people last night.
You really do?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's your name?
Maureen.
Maureen and?
Russell.
Do you have something specific you'd like to address?
So he doesn't like when my dogs sleep in the bed.
How many dogs do you have?
2, but they're tiny.
Okay.
And
It doesn't matter.
that's fair. No, I think that's fair. It doesn't matter because it's not about the amount, the size. It's about the idea, right?
Correct. The idea is the fact that they bring in all of this stuff from their feet and they lick their own ass.
Right.
And then they're in the bed and then I'm just expected to sleep there and
So you have like anal retentive issues. OCD
I
kind of
am
thing.
very OCD.
I happen to sleep with 3 chihuahuas, but he shouldn't be expected.
Sleep with 3 chihuahuas?
I do sleep with 3 chihuahuas. Yeah, I do. Don't hug me. I like dogs. I'm not your ally here. I'm the opposite. I'm anal. I like anal. Whatever the opposite is.
Moshe is opposite, like he's kind of messy, so he doesn't care.
I'm a bit of a slob, so I don't care about stuff like that.
Like if Moshe
You're not. I
makes
get that.
a mess, he runs away from it.
We've been together for over a year now and just I'm very committed to her, but she doesn't like the idea of commitment to one person.
Anyways, about the dogs. Right?
No. It doesn't work like that. Wait, but that's interesting that you're a little bit commitment phobic. But what you're asking of him is for him to become incredibly intimate with you by subverting his own desires to have and let these dogs in the bed. Yes? No comment?
You don't like the idea of being committed to one person.
Wait, you're saying you want to be open?
I did, but
But now you found someone you love, and that's the same with me. And now I don't want that anymore because I love her so much more every day. And the way in was to allow her 3 dogs to sleep in the bed with me, dude. But here's my suggestion. I have a suggestion. For a month, you buy a sheet, the dog sheet, okay? Put the dog sheet over the comforter while you guys are laying in bed watching movies. Bring the dogs, they get to hang out. No restrictions. Then when it's time for sleep, dogs.
And sex.
Sleep and sex, you bring the dogs, you let them lick your ass. No.
You let the dogs, so the dogs stay up, like what he's saying, that's good, during movie time, and then go to your spot.
Our dogs, by the way, they know the sound of our orgasms. Like, we're like, go to your spot. They're like, okay. And they go down there, and then we're like, ha-ooga, which is what it sounds like every time I come. And then they just, like, jump back up. They're like, okay, cool, it's on again. Could you deal with that?
I can deal with that.
That sounds good.
But would you be willing to not sleep with your dogs?
Or any other people.
It is weird that we're at a time, because I relate to it, where you want to, like, sleep with a dog.
Wait, you think that we're at the era of dogs sleeping in your bed?
I think we're at the era where dogs replace children for a lot of people in their 30s and 40s and above.
But I mean, the reality of that was she wanted a polyamorous relationship, and so the dogs.
That's true.
The dogs represented everybody else. You know what I mean?
So you think that woman wants to sleep with her dogs because of her dream of polyamory?
I think it's like a metaphor. You know, if she's afraid of intimacy, that keeping the dogs there as a kind of like furry wedge between her and her furry wedge is like, you know what I mean, psychologically helpful for her. I bet. That'd be my guess. But that's so deep in her subconscious that only a really brilliant psychologist like me could see that, you know?
What's your name?
Scoot
I'm Erin.
Aaron. This is Aaron and
And
Cameron.
So we've been together the last 2 years and lived together the last year, but now I'm going to UCLA in the fall and he's going back to the East Bay Area. I don't know, we just kind of want like ideas or suggestions for making a long distance relationship work.
Okay, and why are you going back to San Ramon?
I didn't do great in school here, so I'm gonna like get my shit together back home.
So, okay, you're at City College, you partied too hard, and now you're going back home to get your shit together.
Yes.
And you're going to UCLA.
To meet a different dude.
That's what I'm worried about.
All right. You know this thing, the sleeper bus? It's this new thing where you pay $60 and you leave Oakland at like 11 at night and you get into LA at like 4 in the morning. I'm gonna suggest sleeper bus commitment for 3 out of 4 weekends for love. That's what I think.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I could do that.
And don't get a job where you have to work weekends. So you can have those weekends off and really, you might want to ask her to marry you so she feels guilty so she'll never...
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure that's the right idea for you, but homie, that is a great idea for you. One thing I will say is that long distance relationships over too long, it starts to, that whole absence makes the heart grow fonder. Nah. No, UCLA makes the pussy grow wetter, and so...
The cute couple that came up last night, I felt bad for them.
Right, because they both clearly moved to Santa Barbara to try to go to school.
They both went to Santa Barbara City College. He decided to major in malt liquor, and she decided to do her schoolwork. She got into UCLA. He's moving home to go be with his family, probably go into rehab or something. And she's going to UCLA to go join a real school and meet her intellectual equals and stuff while he moves back in with his parents. This is too mean.
I mean, it's the reality.
Reality sucks. Reality bites. I'm gonna write a movie called that. Seriously, I'm thinking about it.
Who was your favorite couple last night?
You and me.
Mosh.
Yeah. Let's hit the road, bro. We gotta drive all the way to Palm Springs today.
I know.
It's a 4.5 hour drive.
I know. Okay, I have an idea.
Okay, Natasha.
How about you guys move in with each other
I like
and you
it.
stop doing that weird thing with your water?